Hey guys! Hello. Amanda and Taylor.
Long time no talk, no see, any of that jazz.
Where has it? It was before we went to Mexico, so
that seems like forever ago at this point. We've been to Vegas since then.
That was fun.
Yeah, not exactly the same like retreat.
We've moved apartments.
Style. Yeah.
I'm in mine. This is mine, and it's so dark. So this is like the only place where we have good lighting. Taylor moved into hers with Nick.
Yeah. So I mean that's hence the further apart vlogs, because we gotta make more effort to see each other and then also vlog. But it's all right. We're gonna make it work. We're just gonna make like quality over quantity.
Exactly.
So what we wanted to talk about our goals for Team DNA Fitness, but our fitness goals, life goals in general for the next couple months. And so I'll let her start. Hers is more regimented and exciting.
Not necessarily more exciting. So I am doing an event in August, on August 14th, called the True Athlete Games. It's an event that my gym here in Austin Simply Fit, puts on. So we have 3 opens for that a year and a championship that'll be in November. So I'm going to try to qualify for the championship. And it is much more regimented training. Like she said, I have 4 days of lifting, and then along with those, I have specific conditioning workouts that I have to do. Some of the challenges in it, basically what it is it's a all-around athletic event. It tests your power, strength, agility, and endurance, and speed. I don't remember what the 4 were. It's one of those 4. Or 4 of those 5. But there's like a push-pull competition, which means there's a max deadlift and max bench press, and then they also have events like the broad jump, high jump, on-command pull-ups, and endurance events that include a sled medley sort of thing, and a 100K row, or 1K, sorry. Whoa.
It's also a marathon.
1K row. So it's a lot of different style training that I haven't done before, but it also kind of like brings me back to how I used to train when I was in school and was an athlete. So I'm really excited about that. Very hard. I'm like running up hills, doing sprints, and lots of rowing and stuff. So it's a lot of different stuff, but I'm having fun with it so far, and we'll see how it goes for the rest of that.
So it's August
14th. Today is the 16th of June, so I have about 2 months to prepare.
So you've organized them before, but this is your first time actually doing them.
Yeah, so I'm the event coordinator at my gym, so I've organized it, and every single time that I see the event, I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be such a fun event to do, but I would really have to train for it.
Yeah, it's not something you just like show up for.
Yeah, and then the last one was in May. Originally wanting to do that one when the year came around, but then I was like, don't really have the training time for that, seeing as what we were preparing for with our photo shoot and then getting ready for Mexico. So this one kind of falls into place with my training. I have at least 2 months to train for it, so there's mine.
It's training for life, I guess you could say. Coming off of our photo shoot, I had been in a deficit or just like dieting and counting in general since like January, so simply put, I was over it. Started playing indoor soccer with my boyfriend, and she's gonna join when she can on the weekends. And we had our first game Sunday, and I quickly realized that there's a special kind of shape you have to be in for that as well. Like, and it's not necessarily lifting. So I am kind of figuring out a way to you know, grow some muscle. I really want to put some size on my legs and even it out with this like upper body I got going on, and but also be in running shape. High intensity, very little rest. I don't want to even say HIIT because that was not indoor. It was just like consistently sprinting. So I'm trying to imitate that during the week a couple times, and as well as dedicate 2 days to heavy lifting. specifically legs, like squats and deadlifts. So I'm like still sore from day one, like 3 days later, so that's good. And also I've just been trying like new things and new classes, and I've always thought that I was more of an individual lifter, you know, like I like to, and I still do, I like to put on my headphones and I don't go in there with a plan. I just, you know, do what I want to do, and I don't really talk to anybody and I leave. But lately I've been like going to different classes and like bar, and today we did City Surf in Austin, which is literally like on a wobbly surfboard. And it's so funny, you go in there with the mindset like I am in shape, like I work out like pretty much 7 days a week, like this should be a breeze. And it's not until you try something completely out of your element that you realize, man, mad respect for every type of athlete.
All the time.
Yeah, because honestly you can't do it all. You can try, but you know, we all have things that we're really good at and things we need to work on. And sometimes I shy away from the things that I'm not good at. Yoga. So
and it was like yoga on a surfboard.
Yeah, so, but it's fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was a lot of fun.
You just have to be able to kind of laugh at yourself, and we did. And take it seriously, but not too seriously, you know. So I think I've just been really enjoying that aspect. And as far as nutrition goes, I was so ready to be done counting. I see the benefit of it when you are having a specific deadline and you have a certain body type that you're trying to, you know, certain goals, aesthetic goals that you're trying to reach. But other than that, I find it very time consuming and all consuming. Also, if you have been in a deficit for a long time, consider stopping counting and trying intuitive eating. And I don't even like calling it intuitive eating because like it's just eating. It's
at this point,
I'm not like sitting and
like
connecting with my intuition and it tells me what to eat. Like, I don't know, it's been really freeing. And what I always get a reminder from when I'm done, when I stop counting and then I go back to intuitive eating, I had before that, I'm like, I'm gonna blow up. Like, if I stop counting, like, I'm just gonna gain 20 pounds right off the bat. And then I stop and I realize, like, actually our fridge has been out. I don't know if we just got a new fridge yesterday in our apartment. Yeah. So for the past week, like, we couldn't buy any food because it would just go bad. The fridge was not working.
I was wondering, I felt like you were like trying new places a lot.
No, so like, I was going out to eat like literally every day, and a part of me, and it was so expensive, and part of me was like, Taylor, what are you doing? But I'm just like, nah, man, like I enjoy trusting myself to one day have a salad and the next day have a sandwich, or, you know, like, be flexible about it and realize that, like, okay, we're gonna get a working fridge and I'll be able to go back to my routine, but don't stress about it. There's really no point. So I don't know, I just feel like those are good little interruptions that kind of teach you something about this lifestyle. So I'm just like getting back to making it a lifestyle and enjoying being a
Whoa.
Oh no, you did so well.
There it was. Sorry, there's somebody outside.
Yeah. So I guess going forward for Team DNA Fitness, the videos that we want to put out, you want to talk about meeting Devin? Yeah,
so there is a guy here in Austin who connected actually with the guys team, the men's team, and we actually met up with him earlier this week, and so we're going to be doing some videos with him. And he seems like a really cool guy. He's just getting into like trying to make videos for himself, and then that's how he got connected with the guys. He does a lot more lifting, like that is more like our style, so we're excited to do stuff with him and see where that goes. So you guys will meet Devin in the next couple videos here soon.
And we also plan, I guess we can just throw it out there, what you're gonna look forward to. We really wanna showcase the lifting styles between men and women can be the same. The same. Yeah. I mean, I've never worked out with him, but I'm gonna assume he's gonna lift heavier than I can, but that doesn't mean the exercises themselves will change.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to showcase that, and not to mention, like, as a woman, you'll feel like a badass
Doing the same workout as
Yeah, I
you
actually
really will, yeah.
Mini rant. I was at the gym yesterday, and there's this guy I see all the time. Like, he looks like Mr. Incredible. Like, he's like
I know exactly who you're talking
He
about.
wears like a back hat, like, I don't know, a back hat, backwards cap, back hat. And I swear, like, we were doing the same workout, because every time I like would go to something, we both walked up to it and would have to like take turns and be like, you can take it, and then, or I'd be on something, I'd see him like look over and start walking towards it and be like, oh, I'm like, man, we are literally doing the same workout. So that was so funny, because he was just like a huge guy. So I was like, all right, I'm doing something right, I guess. So that was nice. And then from a nutritional standpoint,
we're gonna do days of eating, full days of eating. Taylor will be doing intuitive eating. I will be doing a counting your macros. And then Devin will be doing, there is a company here who I've been closely connected with in the past, and actually is now really closely connected with my gym. And when we met him, he was like, oh yeah, I get food from Meal Pros, which is the company. They do pre-prepped meals, you can order it, they'll deliver it. So that's something here in Austin. If anyone is here in Austin, or even in the closer areas, because they do deliver a little bit outside of Austin as well, you'll be able to see some of the food, because he is doing an all day of eating, and I think getting 4 meals from them. So Nick, the owner, is a really great guy, and we told him about it, and he was like, oh yeah, definitely, like, we'll give you food for it, and really is super supportive. So just wants to help us out with that. So
yeah, I feel like you can understand the reasoning behind showcasing 3 different styles, just to show that there's really not necessarily one way to go about it, and if something appeals to you or works with your schedule, obviously there takes a larger degree of, what's the word that I'm looking for, to do intuitive eating rather than meal prepping, like
experience, I feel
well,
like.
and like resistance, I guess, because I have more to choose from, and the meals are just put in front of him, and then you're a little bit of both.
Yeah.
With flexible dieting. So hopefully that will be educational as far as new meal ideas, or understanding how to count, or realizing that there's those types of services all over the country.
Really all over. They're popping up everywhere. So find one in your area and take advantage of it.
And not only, you don't have to commit to one way. Like, you know, there will be another point in my life where I will count. There might be a day where I don't want to cook at all, so I just get meals. Like last night, I got our dinners from Snap Kitchen.
I was gonna say Snap Kitchen.
Yeah, because I was like, our fridge is out, but I want to eat healthy. There we go. Like, we just picked up meals from Snap Kitchen. So, but that's
yeah. So that's DNA Fitness from here on out, or for the summer, the next few months, and then I don't know.
Then we'll have fall goals, maybe.
Well, we should have.
Maybe. I assume, I don't know, maybe I'll just be like full sloth by then or something.
For sure, totally.
Yeah, my legs will be so large and in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I assume with like soccer, I'm like, that's not gonna happen, because I literally felt like I could eat the entire kitchen and still need more food for that.
That's one thing, like, definitely about like training harder and like doing things like soccer, or like doing the training that I'm doing. Like, I'm hungry. Like, you can eat a lot more to have that. There's different types of eating as far as like in aesthetics, and then for performance. And for performance is 100%, you need to make sure that you're getting your nutrition in, as far as like making sure you have the energy for it. So
the carbs,
you can eat more.
But I was thinking about it, and as far as not counting anymore, like, I don't know, I just realized I am not as hungry because I don't have food on the brain all of the time.
Yeah.
It's, I eat when I'm hungry, I stop when I'm full, and I'm not like, oh, but I have to eat this entire plate because that's what's calculated, or I'm like always thinking about food because I'm always like planning my next meal on my phone or whatever. So that aspect I've really been enjoying. Like, I don't want to say I'm now one of those people who like forgot to eat, but it's closer than like being like, I finished eating and I'm like, what is the next meal? And like, that's all I can think about until I'm eating my next meal. I'm like more chill about it.
Sometimes you can go 4 hours.
I'm like, Taylor, there's gonna be food.
Yeah.
Although like last night, that event, I like ate before and I knew they were gonna have food, and I strategically did it so that I wouldn't be the girl like
chomping on
following everybody who had like hors d'oeuvres. Yeah. I was just like, I'll be casual about it instead. So still gotta be strategic in that way.
Yeah.
All right, I think this is long enough.
We're going on now.
17.
Yo, we're good.
That's good. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.